Are loaded, 2 out, bottom of the 10th inning. Scenario you dream about. High fly ball, hit deep, back and gone! Freddie Freeman channeling his inner Kirk Gibson. A walk-off home run in Game 1 of the World Series. Winners 6-3.
You know, I stayed up past my bedtime for that, and it was sad. 10th inning. That epic moment was Freddie Freeman helping the Dodgers steal Game 1 from the Yankees with a walk-off grand slam and extra innings. Like, really? In Game 2, the pitchers stepped up for L.A., holding New York to only 4 hits. However, it wasn't all good news for L.A. Shohei Ohtani dealing with a partial dislocation of his left shoulder. He is expected to go for Game 3 of the World Series. That's tonight here in New York, in the Bronx. Jessica Mendoza, where is my girl? It has been way too long. You know what you are right now? A light in the darkness, glowing per usual. Jess, I miss you. So good to see you, but I'm not even going to play around because we need to get into this. Why are the Yankees down 0-2, and what is going on with Aaron Judge?
They need a hit. I mean, that's flat out. Anyone's watching these games outside of Juan Soto and Giancarlo Stanton, by the way, who are hitting 500 between the two of them. They have carried this offense. Everyone else is $160. It has been unbelievable when you think about the lack of production. I get it. Juan Soto has been amazing, Giancarlo Stanton, but Aaron Judge, right in the middle of the two of them, has absolutely struggled. That's the at-bats that stands out.
Stephen A?
Go ahead, Shannon. Go ahead, Shannon. Go ahead.
Jess, I look at it like this. You can hit $160, but as long as that 160 come with runners in scoring position, if you look at the Dodgers, it seems like they're getting the timely hit, and the Yankees, they get runners in scoring position, and they can't get the timely hit. Is it just that simplistic?
No, actually, when you think about it, the Dodgers have struggled with runners in scoring position. They're just hitting the long ball. I mean, the way the game works now is like whoever's hitting more home runs, that's who wins. 70% of their runs have scored via the home run. And it's interesting because, yes, old school baseball, like we're getting on base, we're moving in scoring position, we're hitting them in. We saw that earlier in the series before the World Series, but neither team is actually doing a good job when the runners are where they need to be to hit them in. What it's about the long ball. And those home runs from the Dodgers have been the big hits. I mean, Molly was just talking about Freddie Freeman's, but honestly, he's had 2 in 2 games. We've had Tommy Edman hitting home runs. Teoscar Hernandez. The Dodgers are absolutely slugging.
Jessica, before I give my opinion about what I have witnessed from my New York Yankees, I just want to ask an expert such as yourself this question. When Aaron Boone brings in Cortez, okay, and you brought him in to get Ohtani out, right? I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, why are you, walking bets? Why are you bypassing? As great as he is, okay, you will always, he hasn't gotten a hit against you, okay, but Freeman has. So I was wondering if did anybody bring that up? Is that a legitimate question to ask, Jessica? Could you answer me that?
It was brought up a ton. And honestly, it was Nestor Cortez for Shohei Ohtani. I think what's forgotten more so is who started that 10th inning and the fact that Jake Cousins came out of the bullpen. Luke Weaver has been the dude. And I think the biggest question, Stephen A., was why did Luke Weaver not come back out of the dugout? You're talking 19 pitches. He's your dude. Instead, they go to Jake Cousins. And I mean, that walk to Gavin Lux, if you just break down the 10th inning, it's what led to Freddie Freeman. We know that, right? Like, we see the big hit, we see the big result. But the fact that Jake Cousins, you're hanging your hat on him, and then once runners are on base, now you got the big lefty and Shohei Ohtani. So you got Tim Hill and Nestor Cortez out in the bullpen. And the biggest reason why was when you saw those runners advance, and now there's an open base, you got to put Mookie Betts on the base. But they went to Nestor Cortez to get Shohei Ohtani. He did that. He did not get Freddie Freeman, to your point. But he should have never been in that inning because it should have been Luke Weaver's.
Well, listen, let me tell you something right now with some of these Yankee pitchers and the long balls they've been giving up. You saw me on the mound a few months ago. Right, Jessica. Play that clip again because guess what? I mean, damn, at least they wouldn't have hit me, Shannon. At least they wouldn't have hit me. I mean, I just walked, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what the hell? I mean, damn, I might as well be out there pitching. I wouldn't have gave up the long ball. I just would have walked every damn body. Maybe that would work. But let me tell you something right now, and enough of that damn clip. Let me tell you something right now, Jessica. I've been holding it in. I am so disgusted with Aaron Judge. Let me tell you something right now. Remember when George Steinbrenner, God rest his soul, called Dave Winfield Mr. May? I didn't like it because I love me some Dave Winfield. But it was emblematic of somebody that he felt wasn't producing in October because obviously that wasn't something Mr. October Reggie Jackson put you through. Now we get to fast forward to 2024. What the hell is going on with Aaron Judge? Ladies and gentlemen, this man, Aaron Judge, who had batted .336 with an on-base percentage of .509 with runners in scoring position during the regular season. The man is 1 for 9 with no RBIs, 6 strikeouts in the World Series. He's hitting .150 in the postseason, and this isn't the first time, Jessica. This isn't the first time. I mean, there have been multiple occasions where this man has not shown up in the postseason. To me, with Juan Soto playing the way that he's playing, okay? Even Chisholm getting a hit every now and then, okay? With Stanton doing what he's doing. If Aaron Judge shows up, the Yankees could come back from this because nobody's come back from a 2-0 deficit in the World Series since 1996. That was the New York Yankees. They got a chance if Aaron Judge shows up and acts like Aaron Judge. I don't know what the hell is wrong with him, but I know this much, and I'm going to say this, Jessica, and then I'm going to hand it to you.
I think it's mental.
If he don't get it together and the Yankees don't win, I don't know if they're going to keep Soto because you got the Dodgers and the Mets and all of that stuff. If you see the Yankees folding like this, if you Soto, why stay? That's all I got to say.
Yes, we got to hit the top of the hour, and I know he gave you something you're dying to respond to right there. But can you tell me this first? We'll go around the horn. Who do you think wins Game 3 tonight in New York?
I just have to say I love the Dodgers Yankees because I see Stephen A. get to where he's at right now. I mean, it's the Dodgers in Game 3 because I like Walker Buehler over Clark Schmidt. And honestly, I absolutely like. But I think your Yanks will win 1. It's a bullpen game for Game 4 for the Dodgers, Stephen A. So you got tomorrow.
Shay?
They have to win tonight.
It definitely won't be Buehler's day off. I'm going with the Dodgers and Walker Buehler.
If the Yankees lose tonight, they're getting swept. If they lose tonight, they're getting swept.
They're not going to get swept.
They have to win. They have to win Game 3. They have to.
All right, Jess, I'm sure we'll be talking to you tomorrow. Enjoy all of it. We appreciate you. Great to see you real quick. Coming up has Jaden Daniels.
Lawrence and Eli, probably. And Belichick, actually.
Herb's talking about games lost and won. The Dodgers have won all of them. The Yankees have lost all of them in the World Series. We got Game 3 tonight in New York. Teams leading 2-0 in the best-of-7 World Series are 44-10 all time. Yankees were the last team to come back from a 2-0 hole. That was in 1996 against the Braves. I'm very tired of saying that on this program. You also have Aaron Judge, who's struggling. He's 1 for 9 with 6 strikeouts in the World Series. He's the second player in World Series history to strike out 3 times in each of his first 2 games. Shohei Ohtani's been cleared to play tonight after a shoulder injury in Game 2. He entered the series as the favorite to win the World Series MVP, and he now has the 5th shortest odds. Just because he's cleared to play doesn't mean that shoulder is 100%. Our baseball analyst Jessica Mendoza is up early with us this morning. Jess, what are you going to be watching for in these at-bats with Shohei as he does try to play through? I guess it's a left shoulder injury for Ohtani.
Yeah, Randy, the first thing is going to be that setup. I mean, you see kind of that high start to his swing, and I think all eyes are going to be just him being able to hold the bat up and the way that he does so uniquely separate from his body. And then the biggest thing is once he gets into his swing, he is so right side, front side dominant that left shoulder I don't think is going to be as big of a concern until he gets to that deceleration, so the end of his swing. So watch him in a setup. Watch him as he comes through that swing at the very end to try to slow that bad boy down because we know how hard Shohei Ohtani can swing the bat.
Got a couple other MVPs in that lineup without him, but they do love him setting the table. Obviously, if you're Dave Roberts. Now, if you're Aaron Judge, you've shouldered the load offensively all season long, but here you are struggling.
See what you did there?
Well, thank you. You're 1 for 9 in the World Series, though. How, if at all, but how could he attempt to fix those issues tonight?
You can't keep chasing the breaking ball. That's the biggest thing. I mean, when you look at his chase percentage, it's 40% the last 5 games. I mean, just regular season, he's normally at 18%. And guess what he's seeing a whole lot of? It's just the breaking ball. So you're talking sweepers, sliders. You got a breaking ball, you're going to see it against Aaron Judge. In fact, 65% of the pitches have been out of the zone breaking balls. And because you talked about shouldering that load, he's putting the pressure on himself. He talked about it after the game on Saturday. He said, look, I cannot keep chasing pitches. I'm putting all the pressure on myself. I have to be able to take the walks and not chase the breaking ball out of the zone.
All right, the Game 3 pitchers are Walker Buehler. That's all he does in his World Series career. Start Game 3s, did it 2018 and 2020. And then you got Clark Schmidt. Buehler had 18 swings and misses last time out. That was against the Mets. How specifically can he challenge this other New York team tonight?
You're going to watch him actually double the usage of the sinker and the sweeper. Now, this is a 4-seam guy. You know Walker Buehler, even since his Vanderbilt days. I mean, he's going to attack guys up in the zone. But he's got to have a different mix against the Yankees. It's what he did against the Mets. Use that sweeper away, which, by the way, he did not throw a whole lot of in the regular season, but he struggled. When he didn't struggle, you mentioned the 18 whiffs, is when he went to the sinker to get inside and that beautiful sweeper he has away from these right-handed batters.
All right, just a reminder, teams to lead 3-0 in a best-of-7 World Series are 24-0. Just putting that out there. Jess Mendoza getting us ready. Thank you, Jessica.
And there you have it. Another unforgettable night for the Dodgers. With a team effort that just keeps on delivering, the Dodgers are one step closer to clinching it all. You could feel the electricity from every swing, every pitch, and that game-changing grand slam by Freddie Freeman. This team's chemistry and resilience are unstoppable, and it's only getting better. Don't miss a second of this journey with us. Hit that subscribe button, leave your thoughts on the game in the comments, and get ready for even more heart-stopping action ahead. Go Dodgers!